Hello Libra, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is truly well with you. This is going to be for the Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, let's get right into this message. As a shuffle, Libras, Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for the Libras. As a shuffle, Libra, I want you to bear in mind that this reading is general and not every single detail may apply to your situation to a T. Take from this reading what genuinely resonates for you and leave the rest. And understand that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. Well, with that, let's get right into this. Libras. Now, Libra, you come up as the rebel, renegade. And maybe this rebellious path started from childhood, yeah? Because, I don't know, it could even be people around you that might feel that you're a bit rebellious. You break the rules. You're the rebel. You're the renegade. So maybe this is you saying, you know what? I come in when I feel like it. I'm late for work. I'm working on my own time schedule. Some of you could possibly work with deadlines. But somebody's late. Late for work, late for an appointment, or possibly for some of you Libras, you're kind of late in the game. Because maybe there's something that you wanted to do for the longest time, but maybe you haven't pursued it yet. And maybe now might be this wake-up call with the tower that makes you realize that maybe it's time to take a change. Because it looks like for some of you, there is a career change forecast for you. Read this two different ways. Some of you Libras are the boss. And if you are a boss, I don't know, your workers may not like the way that you speak to them. Somebody here is condescending, belittling. Somebody's a wordsmith. Somebody really has a way with words, but really knows how to twist words to their favor, in their favor rather. And this is somebody that doesn't take accountability. Somebody, Libra, may feel like you're constantly pointing fingers at them or constantly making accusations. You may have, you may be very educated. You may work with people that, I don't know, you might feel like you have more common sense than the people that you work with. You might feel like, you know, that type of thing. You might be feeling like you have more education, but you work with people that are not on your level, not on the same par, like subpar people. Could be the case. But if this is you being the boss, trust and believe me when I say your employees may not like the way that you talk to them. And you might have, your employees might be the rebels, rebelling against you, rebelling against authority, or of course, Libra, this could be you, breaking the rules. I take my breaks whenever I feel like taking my breaks. I come in whenever I feel like coming in. Yeah. And I feel like there might be some people that, like I said, Libra, that may not appreciate the tone, your tone, the way that you talk to them. Some of you, like I said, you are the boss. You are the CEO. Or some of you, you have an aspiration to do that, to be the boss. And that's what I mean. Like you woke, like you're a bit late to the game. That's what you've been wanting to do for the longest time, is be your own boss, because you're not the type that likes to be micromanaged. You like to do your own thing. And I feel like that's kind of like where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be your own boss. I feel like there's a lesson that your spirit guides are trying to get you to see. And maybe they've been trying to get you to see it for the longest time. And I feel like in order for you to see this lesson, because you could have definitely been rebelling against the lesson that your spirit guides are gearing you towards, yeah? I feel like your spirit guides, in order for you to get this lesson, is going to rewind the situation for you and bring you back to the point in time where maybe you missed the lesson. Maybe you didn't get the full impact of some type of a karmic lesson. They're going to bring you back to that point in time, because it's like there's something that's keeping you from moving forward. Some of you may feel like you're spinning your wheels and not moving forward. You're working at a job that you feel is pointless. You're not happy at that job. You're not happy with the people around you. And like I said, you don't want to be micromanaged. You may feel like you work better as a soloist rather than, work better autonomously rather than in a group of people. And I feel like there might be this desire or this redirection to bring it to the next level. In your work environment, though, you got the Seven of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is a boss. Whether you are the boss or there is a boss around you. That could be lying. Somebody could be stealing, twisting the truth, like I said earlier. Or it could be straight up plagiarizing. I see a snitch in your work environment. Somebody that likes to watch. It could be that you have enemies in your work environment that don't like what they see. That could be what this whole accusation is about. There could definitely be accusations hurled. Yeah? Because someone is caught stealing. Hustling, stealing, lying. I don't know. Somebody's trying to start something. It looks like the gossip could have something to do with a secret friend that you have. Because some of you Libras are definitely into somebody, flirting with somebody that you work with. This person could be married and you might even be in a relationship with somebody, but you're the rule breaker, right? The rebel, the renegade. And it's like, well, who cares if I break the rules? I'm not going to get caught. Yeah? Because I'm saying things may not be what they seem. So if this is you, in matters of business, and you work with a team of people, it may be best to keep things quiet. You may not want to go talking too much about your money or your business matters, because there's somebody that's looking, too close, possibly at you. See to the left, this lady's looking admiringly at her boss. There could definitely be somebody that's interested in you, like I said, at work. Somebody that's younger than you. And somebody that could be like trying to capitalize in some type of way. Or it could definitely be vice versa. I don't know, but I'm seeing like Libra. Yep, you got people watching. Be careful though. Be careful with playing with fire because you might get burned. Yeah, you might get more than you bargained, or not more than you bargained for, but like in a bad way. Like something in this situation, if you are flirting with somebody at work or you're interested in somebody at work, you may not have crossed the line yet with this person because it looks like it is in the beginning stages, but somebody's going to get caught up in their own trap and somebody's creating a world of karma for themselves. I did say there's a snitch, a spy, somebody that's watching you. I don't know, some of you, this could just be at home. You might feel like you have a child that's unruly or a child that disrespects challenges your authority and something like mother, like daughter, like father, like son, that type of thing. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's like somebody's not changing. And I'm also seeing a situation here where bad habits could be getting you caught up. Some of you Libras might be overdue for a physical. It's like some of you are gravitating back to bad habits. Smoking, drinking, drugging. You're numbing yourself from something. And it looks like for some of you, this is like childhood trauma that you might be numbing yourself from. Alcohol, drugs, overeating. The things that you might be doing might be really hard on your organs, your vital organs. And you might, like I said, this isn't to alarm you, but you may want to go get a physical just to make sure everything is in order. Yep, no doubt about it. Somebody is a liar. Running their mouth. Like I said, you got somebody gossiping. Somebody could definitely be getting a hold of some personal information about you, Libra, and could be running their mouth about it, or vice versa. like I said, running their mouth possibly because somebody's married and they're cheating. You got a Leo. You got Earth here with the King of Pentacles. Yep, third party situation. Somebody's thinking that they're slick in the background. Somebody's going to tell about what's going on. You got Justice here. So yeah, somebody's creating some karma for themselves. In fact, this is you stealing or plagiarizing. Justice will be served at the end of the day. So, you're late. Some of you, this might be, since I do see a child here, some of you might be pregnant. You might be finding out that you're pregnant, or that could be what the gossip is about. Somebody's pregnant, possibly by the boss. Maybe there's a lack of confidence somewhere. This could be why somebody's plagiarizing or stealing. Could be feeling overwhelmed in your workplace. You might feel like you're losing control in some aspect of your life. Or maybe there's just a need to get more organized and disciplined. Maybe this is why you're showing up late. But yeah, it looks like you're very distracted, possibly by someone, and you may not be putting in as much effort as you normally would at work. Again, your spirit guides are saying turn back. Look back at some type of past patterns. What could it be that's putting some of you Libras in this loop, this endless loop? Either the endless loop is getting involved or getting on a job where you are talked down to, where you are, or your boss is condescending, or in relationships where your partner is talking down to you, being condescending. There's some type of a pattern that your spirit guides are wanting for you to break free of. So it does look like they want you to break free of something in your life that maybe you've been holding on to, that you've been resisting. They want you to break free of these things and move forward. I don't know. Some of you could definitely be working at a union job because I see people going on strike possibly. Some of you could work in the culinary arts. You may have an aspiration to be a cook or work in science, maybe astrology, maybe even the medical field. It looks like you might be an advocate of some type. And it looks like you're good at what you do. Really good at what you do, but those communication skills, though, that could be what's throwing you off for some of you Libras. But like I said, I see a liar, a thief. Somebody may need to tell the truth or confess the truth because, like I'm saying, there is a snitch. There's a witness to some type of, I don't want to say a crime, because this looks like this might be petty crime. But I see somebody locked up. This is weird though, Libra. You're feeling paralyzed at work, powerless. Some of you, that's the case. Or maybe you feel powerless to change your circumstances. Because some of you, you may have put in a lot of schooling to do the job that you do. Paid a lot in student loans. So you kind of feel locked in with the work that you do. You feel like maybe there's nothing else that you can do as far as work is concerned because you've done this for so long. You may have an aspiration to go to school or to pick up a new skill. Now, if it's going to school and you have an aspiration to do something else, you may feel like, you know what, you might be letting social norms get you caught up, right? Getting caught up in social norms. Feeling like, no, I'm too old to go to school. I'm going to be the oldest one in the class. I don't know. That might be something that's stopping you. That might be where you feel like you're late. Showing up late to your life with something that you've wanted to do for the longest time. Some of you, be careful about hasty decisions because I see that somebody is married or in a so-called committed relationship with somebody. Might be hastily jumping out of one relationship and jumping into a relationship with somebody else and may regret moving too quickly and not really thinking something through before they make that move. Somebody is unhappily married in the situation. This might be where the lies, I promise you, lies and gossip are. See? You're not happy with your job. Some of you are mourning. You might be, mourning the loss of a relationship. Some of you might be missing your children. Some of you may be dealing with issues at home that could really be getting to you. Yep, somebody needs to tell the truth. Somebody needs to be held accountable. All right, Libra, let's see what this is about. Somebody wants you to tell the truth. Leo. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Leo, or you are Libra with Leo in your chart. Some of you have an aspiration to do something online. I feel like you might be interested in social media, interested in, or very curious maybe about doing something else. I don't know. Why are you avoiding things at home? Like you're, okay, I did say somebody is married, has a family, but might be unhappily married and might be creeping around with somebody else. Yep. And that does get somebody caught up. Somebody could definitely be getting a divorce. Yeah, that's why you don't want to go home. You're fighting. Maybe fighting with your children. I did say unruly children. Maybe you're fighting with your spouse. Yep. Possibly about a third party situation. You guys keep going around in circles about the same thing over and over and over again. Until I'm feeling like somebody's going to either leave or get put out. Because I feel like somebody's going to get tired of somebody's shenanigans. If this isn't going on at home, then this is definitely going on the work front. Pettiness. Petty drama. Gets somebody fired. Breaking the rules gets somebody fired. Gets somebody caught up in a situation. Yeah, see, if this is you, Libra, people are looking at you like you're cocky, like somebody feels like you're challenging their authority. You don't like that. So if this is your boss, you might feel like you call the shots in the situation. That's why you might be feeling powerless. You might be feeling powerless because of what's going on at home. You got backstabbers, betrayers, people that will lie and steal. It's like a dog-eat-dog type of work environment. People will step on other people's necks to get to the next level. Climbing the corporate ladder. Some of you might be feeling like you're selling yourself short just to keep, because your job pays well. And because you have a family to support, some of you, or you have habits to support. So maybe you're feeling like, you know what, I got to keep this going, but really you're not happy. Habits to support. Some of you, I'm hearing like functioning alcoholic. Okay. Confused. You might feel like you're so in the dark about what to do next. Yeah, it's like you're torn. Somebody's someone's going to see something. Someone is a witness. I don't want to say someone is a witness to a crime. Whether this is a petty crime or this is something that's bigger. Because I do see somebody getting released from jail. If somebody did do some jail time, I see somebody getting out. See somebody doing like a short stint in jail. Or some of you might work in law enforcement. Quite frankly, you might be lawyers or working, having to do with the legal system or something having to do with the system. Some of you could work in foster care, child care, advocacy. You're an advocate of some type, some of you. Or like I said, you have an aspiration to do this. You have an aspiration to be your own boss. Some of you are literally engineers, project management. Or some of you, this has something to do with engineering your own solution to whatever situation that's going on at work. How does this end up? With this work situation, with these arguments, petty, yep, it's going to affect your money. Some of you are definitely getting let go. If this is drama that you're creating or stirring up or stealing, maybe somebody has to give something back. It could be by way of karma and someone's choices that someone has to give something back. It could be restitution, since we're talking about court drama maybe. But somebody owes somebody money, an explanation, an apology, or the truth. Because somebody is a straight up liar in this situation. And somebody needs to tell the truth. Somebody did play with fire. Something went a bit too far. Or like I said, somebody gets fired due to things that they did with their own hands. Somebody gets caught red-handed in a situation. It's caught with their hand in the cookie jar. If this has to do with cheating, so be it. If it's something else, if it's stealing money, stealing somebody's husband, wife, whatever the case may be, stealing somebody's thunder, whatever the case may be, somebody's going to get caught. And somebody has to pay the piper, and somebody gets... So I'm saying, like, for some of you, this could be a layoff. Or this is somebody gets fired because of their mouth. This is going to put you in the position to put your nose to the grindstone and decide to do something else. Like I said, you've been putting something off. You've been resistant to some type of lesson. And I feel like for some of you Libras, your spirit guides are wanting for you to open your eyes to see that, yeah, this happened for an absolute reason. Didn't happen for your punishment. You know, maybe you did need to see something about it, and there was something that maybe you will be learning from that situation, but it's putting you in this position to do something that you've already wanted to do for the longest time, which is possibly be your own boss. Like I said, and from the beginning, you don't want to be micromanaged. You don't want to be told what to do. You don't want to be told when to take your smoke breaks, this type of thing. And I definitely feel like this is going to line you up for where you were meant to be. It may have taken for you to be shaken out of your comfort zone in order to take action. Because I see Mars. Some of you, this might have something to do with Aries or Scorpio. But yeah, it's time to take action towards something. Sorry about that, Libra. Yeah. It's time to, like, this happened to break you out of your comfort zone. This tower moment was there for that reason. To shake you out of your comfort zone. Because I definitely feel like for those of you that fell into this category and it was time for you to maybe shift your job here. I don't know, I'm hearing like somebody cheating on their taxes. Somebody's definitely cheating on their spouse or their boyfriend or girlfriend. But tax evasion is what I'm hearing. And I wanted to also mention your passwords on your computer. Like, make sure you change those. Make sure that they're secure. Yeah, block out distractions. Some of you Libras might be on any diet, a strict diet, or it's just time to detox from certain things, detox from certain people or certain habits. I did say some of you might be overdue for a physical, especially like your women's health physicals or your men's health physicals. You might be overdue for a pap smear, a mammogram, prostate check, this type of thing. All right, yeah, you are walking a tightrope at your job. There is somebody that you want to go see. And for some of you, it might be an ex that kind of pops up. An ex that's been on your brains, been on your mind. Now I feel like you're focused on the fact that, yeah, you wanted to be self-employed all this while. And I feel like you're going to be coming into your own and realizing that you do have the tools and the knowledge to start your own creative project or your own business. And I feel like your spirit guides are definitely encouraging you to take it, like to go on a respite, go on a getaway. To clear your head, to take some time to meditate and go within and to listen to what it is that you hear. What are you really hearing from your spirit guides? Because it's like, yeah, your spirit guides are constantly telling you to let go. If there is something that, because I'm saying like you have to turn back and go back to where you started. Sorry about the interruption, Libra. Yeah. I feel like you being your own boss is going to be where you absolutely thrive. But I did say that it was time to let go. That's exactly why you let go. Some of you are actually leaving your job voluntarily because you've reached the glass ceiling. It is time to move on to something else. But I can't help but to notice that, like I said, something has you feeling depressed and has you feeling down. Okay, what are you doing? What is it that you're wanting to do? You are changing your diet. I do see that. Your inner critic is what's blocking you. You're very critical of yourself, hypercritical. Constantly criticizing yourself, maybe about some decisions, and maybe you feel like you could have changed, or maybe you feel like you could have done something better. Some of you, it could have been, like I said, your mouth. It could have been that you were taking shots at people. Either you are literally taking shots, drinking, like I said, habits are definitely creeping back up, or this is somebody was taking shots at you, or you were taking shots at someone. It looks like what's in the background of your situation is a love situation. You're really in love with somebody, and maybe this is why you're turning back. Turning back and maybe deciding to, go back and fix something, or go back and re-engineer an idea, since I did talk about engineering and finding solutions. Definitely feel like you're not going to stay down for long. It may kind of like depress you and make you a bit sad that maybe, there was a job loss. And maybe you're, like I said, your inner critic is definitely getting at you right now, but it's like, that's not the time. It's not the time for that, because now it's time to turn your energy towards something else and to focus on your priorities. Some of you definitely have an aspiration to possibly be online, to do something online, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You may be an inspirational speaker. You may actually come into your calling. Because for some of you, you've had a spiritual calling on your life, Libra, since you were a child. You were very special child. And maybe you've been very close with the divine, or you are very, you're a channeler of some type. The past is what's blocking you, and for some of you, it's your ego. Easing God out, feeling afraid of making this change. But you're the strategist. You're the ultimate strategist. So I definitely feel like you're going to be putting together a plan. Some of you are no doubt artists. Your talent lies in music. Or like I did say, the culinary art. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with turn back. Something from the past is coming back. Some of you Libras that don't have an aspiration to go into business for yourself. Some of you, it could be a job that maybe you applied for a long time ago, and maybe you hadn't heard back. Maybe you had assumed that the job was filled. And some of you may definitely be hearing from a job, or like a job from the past that maybe you applied for and now they call you back. Some of you, this is an unfinished project that maybe you're going to be picking up. Some of you are definitely moving, and some of you are definitely missing home. That's what has you down, some of you. And yeah, they do. They want you to look in the past to understand. I did say in the beginning that there is a lesson that they've been trying to get you to learn. Your spirit guides, they want you to see something. They're going to take you back to the beginning. They're going to rewind you to take you back to that lesson where maybe the disconnect started. Like I said, you didn't get the full impact of the lesson, or there was just something that just didn't fully register the way that it was supposed to. So this is why I feel like the past is going to be relevant in some type of way. It's like you have to learn a past lesson in order to fulfill a future lesson. So I feel like this is what your spirit guides are setting you up to do in a good way. You're going to be strategizing towards something. Some of you may want to go into real estate, or you're definitely building a solid foundation for yourself when it comes to a business. Some of you, I did say engineer, architecture, maybe home business. Yeah. And I definitely feel like you're going to see a lot of growth. I do feel like, yes, like I said from the beginning, you want to be the CEO, the president of your own company. And I feel like you're going to be putting together a vision, a game plan, and I feel like it's going to work out. You're going to be making some moves that are very well played. And some of you, I did say healthcare. You may want to be a paramedic, or you may want to go into a heroic type of profession, but whatever it is. Or some of you, you may have wanted to do such a thing, but maybe you feel like you haven't perfected your craft in some way. Some of you, like I said, school, you could definitely be going to school. School could definitely be a seminar to maybe sharpen your skill with something, or taking some type of class or training. Whatever this is, I definitely feel like it's going to turn out to be a very successful move for you. So again, I feel like the universe is aligning you, Libra, to redirect you to a career move. But there is something from the past as far as a love situation. Your spirit guides don't want you to force it, but they are also putting you back, taking you back on a rewind down memory lane to learn a lesson or to see something. Whether this means putting you face to face with someone that you have had a mishap with. We did talk about petty arguments, petty gripes. Or if this is something where there was lying, plagiarism, going back to fix that situation, or like facing the situation, whether this is literally or figuratively, dealing with something that maybe you've run from. Like, no, I don't want to deal with that. Or I don't want to see that. Yeah? They're going to be bringing you right back to that lesson, because whatever you needed to learn in that time was what you need to know for now, this point in time where you are. Yeah, some of you might feel like your goals are unrealistic and out of reach. If I didn't say it already, I think I did say some of you are into astrology, you're into tarot, you're into these types of things. But yeah, no more settling. And it's like it's time for you to like get out of a job that, or your spirit guides are trying to shake you out of the comfort zone of being in a job that where you're feeling unfulfilled, and where it could be actually starting to mess with your health. It could definitely be your mental health, because like I said, you're going through something. Like I said, some of you could be selling yourselves short for money, staying in a job that pays the bills, but it's like you're unhappy. So it's like at some point, at what cost are you going to continue to stay at that job where there's gossiping, lying? Or if you're doing something illegal, I did say hustling, stealing, lying. Somebody gets caught up and somebody is creating a world of karma for themselves. Let's see. Anything to add, Holy Spirit, for the Libras? Yeah, spirit guides want you to have confidence. Confidence is what's going to be needed. Family is going to be very relevant coming up. And yes, some of you are definitely energy healers. And that there is a definite need to detox or work on your health. All right, Holy Spirit. Where do we go from here for the Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Communicate clearly. Okay. This could be with someone, since we were talking about going back to fix something. We did talk about telling the truth. You may need to communicate to somebody that you told a falsehood about. Communicate clearly. Somebody may have been spreading some things that were not true. This could be gossip. This could be slander. This could be maybe even online slander. Queen of Wands. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody may need to go back and communicate. I did say turn back, right? Go back to where the problem originated and talk something out with somebody. Somebody is a smoker, by the way. I did say that. Even though like you might feel like something is unlikely to really get resolved by talking to somebody or clearing something up. Or some of you may feel like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to go into business for myself, but that's highly unlikely that that's going to work out. Your spirit guides are saying, yeah, have confidence about. It's really about what you believe. You create your own life with your own thoughts and your own words. Your thoughts become things. Some of you, I did talk about addictions. Some of you could definitely be recovering, going into recovery for some type of an addiction, or this could definitely be, there could have been some type of financial setback due to a job loss. It does look like you're going to bounce back from that. And others of you, this is you recovering a relationship. Or if you were stolen from, somebody did steal from you, it looks like you're going to be recovering some type of stolen item. Because I did tell you that there was a snitch, somebody that could have been watching, and they could definitely, I don't know, some of you could be at court, somebody could be testifying for you. Or this could just definitely be you being a communicator, an inspirational speaker of some type. A gift of gab, gift of oration. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be coming to a peaceful resolution. If this is not with somebody, literally with someone else, it looks like it's within self. It does look like you're going to be choosing a new direction, because while that job was for you for that period of time, or while that career suited you at that period of time, it's like now it doesn't. So spirit guides are saying, no, it's time to change the direction of where you were going. You're being redirected. You're being rerouted. And you may need to get some more information, or there could definitely be somebody that's really watching and gathering more information about you. But no doubt about it, what's in store for you is a lot of success if you are to follow through on this, because it does look like you're being redirected. You're feeling sad for a period of time. You're human, but your spirit guides are saying break out of that, because it does feel like you're crushed, finding out about something having to do with work. And what is this? Since we're talking about social media and somebody watching you, somebody could definitely be setting up fake profiles to watch. I did say password protection, but no doubt about it. Yeah, success is coming in for you with maybe something that you decide to do. So Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Libras in all of this when it comes to career for the Libras? What is the advice, Holy Spirit, for Libra? That was too many. Let's see if we can get one. All right. Prioritize. I will help you get organized and motivated. So I feel like this is what your spirit guides are doing. They're helping you get organized and motivated for the next steps. No doubt about it. Some of you, no doubt, have a spiritual calling. Yeah, some of you will have to be into like spirituality, astrology, tarot, esoteric realm. You could definitely be doctors, yes, but I want to say holistic medicine. Some of you could definitely be Reiki healers, witch doctors, herbalists. All is well. Everything sums up everything we've been talking about. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Some of you are moving, by the way. And your spirit guides are definitely saying that everything happened the way that it was supposed to. The hidden blessing is you succeeding at something that you were meant to do a whole long time ago. A lesson that they were trying to get to, that your spirit guides have been trying to show you, but maybe you've been rebelling. Yeah, they're trying to get you to see that everything happened for a particular reason. And it was to align you with your purpose. Some of you, this has something to do with what? The pandemic. Maybe you guys lost your job unexpectedly, and you had to scramble and figure out what to do next, and that put you in perfect position to start your own business. Or that's something that you're going through right now, because spirit guides are saying it's time to do it. If any, it's up to you, is what your spirit guides are saying. If it's not up to anybody but you to make these these changes that are in store. It's up to you, Libra. Well, with that, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading to my website, which is angelicassentionstarot.com. If you found that this reading was helpful, Libra, leave it a thumbs up. Yeah, consider subscribing if you already haven't, and feel free to leave a comment below. You never know, your bravery and your openness Could definitely help somebody else in the comments. You guys may even help one another sort out any type of issues that you're going through in the comments. With that, Libras, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys again in the next one.